Yay! You're on the mic with Stephanie V. I started out a little slow here, but I just wanted to get to you. We're on Facebook, we're on Periscope, we're live on Spreaker, and we will be on iHeartRadio tomorrow. So much to catch up on, so much to talk about. First of all, Houston has been underwater. I am broadcasting live now from Houston, and we have been underwater. I hope everyone is safe and dry. I hope they've all been eating tons of food today, relaxing in their house, watching the news. It's been crazy. It's a natural disaster here. I fortunately was in California yesterday when it rained really bad. But my family is safe, my friends are safe, and I hope you are nice and dry at home too. This is On the Mic with Stephanie V. You can catch me on all my social media platforms: Facebook, fan page of Stephanie Vara, Instagram, Stephanie Vara, Twitter, Real Stephanie Vara. It just keeps going on and on and on. Hey Richard, I'm glad you're back. We have a lot to talk about today. But I first wanted just to obviously bring you back into the motivation segment of this show. And I don't know, this week, and I don't know if it's because Mercury is going into retrograde, and I don't know if anybody's into astrology like I am, but it has just felt very, very sluggish. And so I just been feeling kind of down and thinking like, and then I get on Instagram, and I don't know if you guys do, I get on Instagram, I get on Facebook, and I start watching what everyone's doing and wondering, well, could I be doing more? Or maybe I'm not doing enough, or, should I'm not succeeding the way I want to be. I'm not where I want to be because I'm steady watching where everyone else is and worried about where everyone else is instead of myself. So my quote for today and the motivation I want to give you and discuss is that the only way to succeed is to not worry about what anyone else is doing. And that is so key because everyone, of course, is going to be posting their most magnificent things on Instagram and Facebook and social media and of course, I start getting this feeling of like, well, wait, what am I doing? Am I doing everything right? Could I be doing more? And sometimes that can make you really take some steps back and think like, gosh, I'm not moving forward, period. And I think the key to that is to really stay focused in your own small circle. Maybe don't get on Instagram every day. Maybe don't check Facebook every 15 to 20 minutes, and write down the things that you can be doing to get accomplished. Like this morning, I really want to start back working out, and I really needed to mail this, that, and the other. So I made a list of things that I needed to get done today. The radio show is one of them because I'm trying to come at you every 2 to 3 weeks. And so I made a list, and with that list, I marked off everything daily. And I feel beyond accomplished today because as an entrepreneur, there's 500 million things you could be doing during the day. And if you're on Instagram and social media all day and you're watching what everyone else is doing in their fabulous life, then of course you're only going to think the same thing about yours, like, oh my God, what am I doing? I should need to be doing more, 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 more. And I think the bottom line to that is you just need to be doing what you're doing at the time. Focus on where you are at the time, focus on the things that you're doing, and really move with that. And stop worrying about where everyone else is in their life and concentrate on moving forward with where you are at the time. It's really hard. I struggle with it on a daily basis. I know you struggle. I know family members do, I know friends that do, whether it's their relationship, whether it's at work, whether it's my sister's wedding planning or my brother's wedding planning. Everybody keeps thinking about, what to do. And really, all you got to do is you have 24 hours to do the most you can do in your own time. So I leave you with that today is, again, the only way to succeed is to not worry about what anyone else is doing. Focus on yourself, on your relationships, on your job, on what you feel as an entrepreneur or as, just in your life, on what you feel like. Oh, hi, Patty. She's another entrepreneur. How are you? Focus on, and I'm sure you know about this, just focus on taking care of the things that you need to do day per day, one thing at a time. So anyways, moving on from my motivational segment, we are going to go into, let's see. Oh, well, considering I'm talking about motivation, being an entrepreneur, all of you guys know that I started a salsa business called Comida Caliente Salsa with my mother and my family. And so I've been learning a lot of things about starting your own business. And I actually, this weekend, or actually last weekend, April 9th, I had the opportunity of attending a business advancement conference in Houston. So you can see here, business advancement conference. It was awesome. It's the title was Take Your Business and Brand to the Next Level. And so many of us that have started our own businesses may have started this way or that way and just don't know the possibilities of how you can expand your business. And this conference was just a great way of, learning some extra things. You can always learn more. You can always find other things. You can always network with people that can get you to another level. This business advancement conference was founded by Kirsten Kindred and Kindred Communications. It's a full service communications media firm. It specializes in dining and nonprofit sectors. Kindred did an amazing job to really get this organized. I really feel that Houston can benefit from more of these type of conferences, and quite frankly, I wish I would have gone to it before I started this before I started this business, because as an artist, as a small business owner, as I wear many hats, and there's always so many things that I can learn, and it would have been great to do. Basically, it would have been great to go to this conference before. There were so many speakers, and I want to just touch on who the speakers were. Bob Kepling, he's an action coach. There were he spoke about 5 ways to massive profits for your business. Kirsten Oliphant, she's creative writing, so she focused on the perfect brand story for your brand. And then there was Tony Harris. She's from Constant Contact, and it's the power of the inbox to advance small businesses. And there also was Donna Wick, who is with Wicked Publicity, and I was moved the most with her speech because she spoke about personal stories, about her way through becoming a motivational speaker and creating this public relations company, and it's called Wicked Publicity. But she spoke about it's all about you, and it's all about yes, and all these opportunities that come your way. And most of the time, many of us think back like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? I may, but all these pros come and all these cons come. And she said, hey, what about if you just say yes? Any opportunity that's not crazy, that you think that might work for you, just say yes. You never know. When you say yes, she says that the magic happens in your life, that people come to you instead of you searching for things. She said that she sat next to a person who ended up asking her to be a motivational speaker for thousands of people. So it was really, some of the things that she said was like, hope is not a strategy. Create your own strategy. That the key to life is gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful for where you are. Be grateful for where you're going, and be grateful for the things that you already have in your life. And that is so key as an entrepreneur. And like I said, that goes back to my motivational quote, is like, be grateful for all the things that you've already done instead of worrying about what you haven't done, and focus on now instead of so much in the future, and see how you can expand in those ways. So it was just great speaking. I'll keep going. Crystal Howard, she's from Kroger. She spoke about do-it-yourself public relations. Liz Robinson, she spoke about the SEO essentials, which could have gone longer because it's such a valuable asset to all of those people building their brands. And then Sadid and Thais of Talawai. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this wrong. They were two attorneys that came and spoke to us, and Ronald Richmond of Weebly came and spoke to us as well. So all in all, this conference was held here in Houston at the Houston Food Bank. It was really cool. I'd never been to the Houston Food Bank, and I picked up on so many different motivational, and it was great to network with some people about my salsa business, music. There was another company that was, I think it was, I can't remember what the name of their, Partnered Up. It is a new app that's coming up that is kind of like LinkedIn for people that are really into finding a job easily, like LinkedIn. It's another website called that. So it was a really great conference, and I want to give a shout out to the Houston Latina bloggers. They invited me. I'm so happy to be a part of that group. It's a great group of Latinas that are doing great things in bloggers in Houston, and they invited me to come and be a part of them. So the website for this is Business Advancement Conference. Let's see if I have a website for it. Actually, if you just look up about BAC or Houston, the Business Advancement Conference, you can find out when the next one will be and also where it will be. So check them out. I'm going to have a brief, small YouTube video that I made, and just to get BAC Houston. That's it. Just to give you a little review of of what we did there, the people that we met, and that's it. So check it out, Business Advancement Conference, and thank you to the Houston Latina bloggers. You guys rock, and moving right along, we are going into the Chisme. Yay! Guys, so much has been going on gossip-wise, and I've been so out of the loop. I don't know if you guys have, but I first want to say, give a big congratulations and a warm, warm congratulations, actually, to John Legend and Christy Teigen. Oh, they gave birth to a little baby. 6 pounds, 11 ounces, guys. That's teeny compared to what some people have been giving birth to. Jeez. 6 pounds, and they named her Luna Simone. I think that is the cutest name ever. So congratulations, John. I'm sure she's going to be beautiful, and I can't wait to see more. I know she just put a picture out on Instagram of her breastfeeding. So, Chrissy Teigen, she's wild and crazy on Instagram and Twitter, and we love her pictures. So, congratulations. Next, moving on, Coachella. Over it. I have never had the experience of going to Coachella. I don't know if any of you guys have. Please let me know what your experience has been like. Has it been crazy? Is it a lot of drugs? Is it, what is it? But basically, it's just everybody dressing up like a hippie with all these great bands and artists. And, I don't even know if Kanye was there this year, but I know there was, Skrillex and a lot of the EDM music. But I just was watching it through, Instagram and Facebook, and I'm just glad that it's over now. I'm tired of looking at all the outfits, all the pink flamingos in the pool and the swimming pools. I'm pretty much over it. I don't know about you guys, but I guess every year it's the same thing. Maybe next year I'll get to attend it, and it's in California. I think it's like close to Palm Springs, and give you a better taste of my true feelings for Coachella. But, it looked very like Cali, LA. Here in Texas is a completely different story. I know New York is a completely different story. So, whatever. But moving right along. I don't know. Did you guys get a chance to check out iHeart Music Awards the other night? It was about a week ago. I'm not sure if you saw it. But Taylor Swift rocked it, and not only did she rock it, but she made a huge announcement for one of the biggest stars in the nation, I should say. She announced that she has a boyfriend. Calvin Harris, or I don't know what his real name is, but Calvin Harris. She called him by his real name. But the DJ is Taylor Swift's boyfriend. I don't know if you guys have seen that or checked that out, but yeah, she finally announced, and I don't know. I wanted to get your thoughts on when you think is the best time to announce, I guess, even as a celebrity, even as a regular person in a relationship, like when is the right time to announce you're like finally boyfriend and girlfriend? For her, she took a huge platform, not only by pictures on Instagram on vacations that they had been on, but she did it on a national platform and announced, that she was happy to finally have somebody to go home to after her award ceremonies, after, you know, um, all the things that she's accomplished or her shows. She has Calvin Harris to go home to. And I think that's pretty awesome. I think everybody needs love in their life, and she's been through some different type of guys, and for some reason this one looks like the most. And yeah, I guess my Periscopes are the best time is when you're secure and you have built trust. And I agree with that. Sometimes a lot of people don't believe that putting your mess all on Facebook and social media is the best way to go. But I guess whatever's comfortable for you. For Taylor Swift, it was the iHeartRadio Music Awards platform after she won one of her best album or best artist of the year, whatever, whatever. So, hi Israel, I miss you. I know we're gonna do music soon. I know, soon. Anyway, moving right along. Let's talk about sports. Sports. The NBA playoffs. I don't watch a lot of basketball, and I'm not going to even sit here in front. I know that last week or a couple weeks ago, I made a mistake in saying the NAACP instead of the NCAA. So I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on in sports right now. It's the NBA playoffs. The Rockets are playing Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry, I am not sure if he's in or out or what, but the Rockets are still losing. They lost Monday 106 to 115. But forget about what's going on the court. Let's talk about what's going on in the after game interviews, where Steph Curry was being interviewed by another pretty female reporter, and around the corner came Steph Curry's wife, which is Aisha Curry, and she just had to mark her territory, and it was all over Twitter, all over Instagram. She came around and gave her man a big smack on the shoulder, and just had to make sure everybody knew that, hey, you're getting a little too close to my man, and you need to step back. What do you guys think about that? I mean, was that just, is she doing too much? Was that out of the blue? Is she crazy? I don't know. If that were my man, and I would definitely have, I don't know, I definitely probably would have done the same. I don't know. Am I crazy too? What would you have done? It's just a matter of, is that my man? She just had to claim her territory and be like, hey, you're getting a little too close. Hey mom, my mom is listening in. Again, guys, I am live on Facebook. I am live on Periscope. You can catch me on Instagram at Stefani Vara, and Twitter, Real Stefani Vara, Facebook, official fan page of Stefani Vara. Go like my page, follow me. A lot more to come. Hey DeMarco, how are you? I haven't seen you or talked to you in a while. What's going on? Anyway, we're talking about Aisha Curry and if she was in the right or in the wrong to give shade to the reporter at the basketball game, and I think she was in the right. I mean, any woman would, very overprotective of her man, and especially Steph Curry, but I feel like he's so in love with her, he has nothing to really worry about. But who knows? But let's say, good luck to the Rockets. They're still going, and let's see if they can make it to the playoffs. Can anybody really outbeat the Golden State Warriors? I doubt it, but who knows? We'll see. And moving right along, I am trying to keep this going as fast as possible. I feel like I spent too much time last time on gossip and sports and stuff like that. So I'm moving right along. My team is the Rockets. I'm from Houston, H-Town. H-Town in the house, even though I really don't know what's going on. I haven't been to one game this year, which is unfortunate because normally I at least attend 2 or 3. But let's move on. We're going to talk about sports. Yes. I'm sorry, not sports. Where am I? We are moving right along to relationships. Yeah. Relationship advice this week. I really wanted to talk about relationships and social media, and I wanted to get your opinions on when is it okay, and when you're in a relationship, you've already decided you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you're together. When is it necessary for your boyfriend to continue to stop talking or stop following ex-girlfriends on social media? What do you think? In my opinion, it should be the second you guys become together, there should be no other person following the old past or bringing it. Obviously, you can't help it if you were good friends, keep the relationship going. But if there were like girls in between there before you guys decided to become boyfriend and girlfriend, when is it okay and when is it not okay for them to stop following each other? I don't know. I feel like social media has ruined so many people's relationships nowadays, whether it's how come you're following her on Facebook and why are you still following her on Instagram, and is she still important, and is she DMing you, and this whole getting into the DM or following in the DM and all this DM, it's like crazy. And so I feel, as as I'm in a relationship right now, I feel like for any man or any woman that is now in a relationship, the people on social media shouldn't stop, halted, be followed. If it's a past friend that you've always been seeing or then fine. But I mean, where does the line draw? And I'd like to get your opinion on that. You can comment on me. You can comment on info@stephanievara.com, on my Facebook page. If their ex is, I have a comment here, if the ex have grown friendship, then it might be hard. Yeah, you're right. And there are a lot of people that, are still friends with their exes and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the girls that just don't exist, don't matter anymore, should not matter anymore, because guess what? You're together now, so why do you still need to follow people that don't matter or are important in your relationship when you should be focused on what's important now? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Please let me know. Comment. I would say drop them like it's hot and focus on what you got going on, because that's what's key and that's what's important. So, in many cases, it could be different for you. It could be different for her. And but for me, I'm going to go on what is most important, and you are. And you got to focus on what's now, not what's in the past. And just do it out of consideration. Trust. Hey, Greg, how are you? I miss you. Yeah, so I got a lot of people on here. I said depends on the person and how you are following them. That is true, Richard. You mean, are you stalking them or are you just looking at their pictures? There's two different things, and social media is crazy in that sense. So you never know where everybody's going, what everybody's doing, and it makes it really difficult to, you know what I'm saying. But moving right along, I really have no relationship advice in that situation, in that just you have to learn how to trust one another and focus on all of that social media and stuff means nothing if you don't have the trust with one another. And he should understand that, she should understand that, and you guys should be on a solid platform from there. If not, then there's no point in even being together. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Be patient. Exactly. Who knows? Bam! That's how I feel about it. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? Houston has been underwater. Is everybody safe? Is everybody dry? We had a huge storm this week, yesterday actually. I was in California, but we are underwater right now. We had more rain today. Luckily my family is safe. Is your family safe? My mom says to tell them to cut them off, and she is right. You're right, Mom. Tell them to cut them off. Done. Get over it. Anyway, we are all dry now. There's still a lot of rescues happening in Houston, so please, if there's someone that is in need of food, water, or anything for their safety, please help them out. Stopped raining finally, but there's still a lot of flooding in Houston, so we are in a state of madness here. But we're gonna move right along. I asked a lot of you guys to send me some pictures of you, and because I'd love to have you and host you as my fashion spotlight. Again, I've got tons of pictures, and you can email me at info@stefanivara.com. Again, that's info@stefanivara.com, so you can be my next fashion spotlight for my next show. But this week I wanted to give a shout out to one of my good friends, but also she's just been looking fabulous everywhere. Her pictures on Instagram are amazing. She's really doing big things. And so my fashion spotlight for this week and for this show is Africa Miranda. I want you to check out her Facebook, her Instagram, because she was on the Teal Carpet Awards. She was nominated for Periscoper of the Year, hashtag Shorty Awards. So she was on the Teal Carpet, and she looked absolutely radiant. I'm going to read to you what her outfit was about. If you want to find her on Instagram, you can find her at Africa Miranda. She is a hairnista. She is a singer. I'll read to you. She's a beauty, travel, tech, life, I host, traveler, I speak, stream. Check out her Instagram page at Africa Miranda. You can find her on Twitter at Africa Miranda. You can find her on her website, www.africamiranda.com. But she just looks fabulous at the Shorty Awards. She is wearing I will read to you, a full, she kept it simple in her favorite leather jacket, black Sparkle 70 inspired jumpsuit, and a simple black strappy shoe. And her hair and makeup are done by Danielle and the Bloom, and she just looks amazing. I love the hair, and I love the earrings, Africa. You are really doing your thing. All your pictures are looking super fly, and I'm just not only proud of you as a friend, but you are just really making moves, and I'm so happy for you. Oh, my Periscope went out. Here we go. Back. Oh, went out. Oh well, I'll go back to it later. Anyway, if you're still following me on Facebook, again, my fashion spotlight is Africa Miranda. Check her out. She's one of my best friends, but she is also a fashionista. She's a hairnista. She is a beauty, tech, travel, just does everything. So check her out online, Africa Miranda. Here's to you. That's it for today, guys. I hope this was informative, and I hope you had a great night with me. You can find me at www.stefanivara.com. You can find my salsa at casadevada.com. We were going to be at the Texas Taco Festival in Houston on Navigation on April 30th. And I'm also going to be performing at the UT Health Stomp Out Stroke Festival April 30th. I'm going to be doing a couple of songs. So if you are in Houston and you need some salsa or you want to hear me sing, come check us out. April 30th, I go on at 1:25. We're going to be selling salsa at the Taco Festival from 12 to 9 p.m. So if you want to come see us, come buy some salsa. Also like our Facebook page, Casa de Vada, and go and follow us on Instagram. I'm here. I'm a multitasker. I got all these different businesses, music, social media going here that I'm having to juggle all 5 of them. So come check us out. I hope you had a great night, and see you soon. Besos.